Bangkok, Thailand. Just judging by the fact how often I've been here, it would be only fair to say it's one of my favorite cities in the world. But at the same time, with every visit it feels a little bit different, especially during the COVID times. It was quite a tricky place, and I haven't been here in, pretty much a year. So today I can already honestly tell you I'm recording this video after being in Thailand for a couple of weeks. Back in Thailand, I've been to the islands, to some places I've never been before, to also some places in Bangkok I've never been before. And today I want to share with you a little bit how this city is right now, why I believe it is one of the best big cities, not only in Asia but in the world to visit, but also some downsides that very often I wasn't sure if I want to keep coming back. But as of right now, I think I have found my new favorite lookout spot in Bangkok. We are in the Embassy Mall on the Park Hyatt level, so there's the very nice cafe, open house, can get a very similar view. But yeah, absolutely love it with the MRT driving by here. Truly a Bangkok view. So I would say let's hit up the city center. Let's see how the city is right now. We're recording this as of end of January, and what a way to spend the winter, that I can tell you. 34 degrees, almost a bit too hot, but let's jump into Bangkok and let's see how it is right now in 2024. This area is kind of interesting in the sense of you walk on one street and you have pretty much the four biggest malls of Thailand all in a row, all within like 20-25 minutes. Okay, thank you. I'm okay, just walking. So here the Thai legendary tuk-tuks on the side of the road, and I just love the vibe of the street. That's, to me, is like truly Bangkok. And what I meant is still best of both worlds. You have, like, let's say, like I call it, like cutting edge city, but at the same time always street food on the sides, and that's what I miss really a lot. After being in Thailand so many times, when I'm out for more than 6 months, I'm like, I need to feel these Thai flavors a little bit. So hopefully we'll show you a bit of that as well. But let's talk a little bit about what was really a bit of a disappointment when I was last time in Thailand, and it took a long time to get back to normal, honestly. So very central, but we walked into a shrine here. I remember being in Bangkok, I don't know if it was, I think it was 2020 when the previous king died. I think he was very loved and the whole country was super quiet at that time. It was a very interesting experience. Not sure exactly what the festivities are right now, but very cool to actually have that in the middle of the city, some fancy hotels in the background. And here is some type of Thai, I would guess, traditional dance. So, guys, something I used to really drink a lot, sugarcane juice. Usually, sometimes I make them on the street, by the way. 500 baht, big bill. Very strong. Slytherin with him. Okay guys, and there is a water monitor, a lizard. They're all over Bangkok and they're very cute. This one stopped just to chill here. Come on. I don't think, nah, you cannot climb up here. I don't think so. Come up. Okay guys, before we get back to today's video, a quick word from today's video sponsor, Level8. If you have been watching the channel, you probably have seen them here before, but most recently I've switched over to their Carry-On Pro suitcase, and I have to tell you, it looks super premium. It has this little sleeve for your laptop, so if you're in the airport, if you're traveling a lot, quick access to have your laptop out and ready. Really nice feature. On the other hand, it's really light. My favorite piece overall used to be their aluminum suitcase, and while I would say in terms of the look, in terms of the elegance and just the build quality, it's probably the best suitcase that I've ever seen. Yet at the same time, just to switch things up, have a little bit more convenience with the slightly lighter option with the laptop case. Truly a game changer. So at this point I have checked out a big part of their range. They have the checked luggage, the carry-on. All of them are super high quality, look very elegant, and I have to tell you, if you compare them to other high quality, high range suitcases, they're fairly affordable as well. As of right now, with my code Danny15, if you want to buy a suitcase, if you're planning a trip anytime soon, you can get 15% off on any of their
pieces. They're doing worldwide shipping, so no matter where you are, you can get one. It's free in the United States and Europe's smoothest rolling suitcases in the game. I will leave the link first things in the description for Level 8. And yeah, well, let's roll back into today's adventure.
So walking right now into this central mall. It's not just a mall, it's like a huge area, really nice Apple store here. And you see the memories that come up when I'm here is during the COVID time. Thailand was sometimes very closed and they opened up, the regulations were always really changing, but the thing is, when all of Thailand was already pretty chill, Bangkok still had a lot of restrictions. You only could go on certain corners like months after most countries chilled out already. And I have to say, generally the whole vibe in the city, people felt kind of intimidated, I guess, by the situation, which at some point I understand, but there's always, when I come to countries that kind of like very much like to pay attention, just how free is it, how is the soft freedom, like it's like, for me it's important that the place is safe, especially if I spend a lot of time there, but at the same time I don't want to feel like watched all the time, security, this and that. And this is actually a thing that one of the last times, more than a year ago, I was in Thailand, I was a bit unsure, but now coming back, being here already for a while, I can tell you that in Thailand is so chill, like really nobody bothers you, everywhere is extremely safe. And yeah, there's a little bit the Apple store, one of the biggest malls, the Central Mall. I guess let's wander in for a sec. It's been 20 minutes already and we're stuck forever. As always, Thai food courts, one of the best places you can be at. And so it is fairly busy right now, but nothing compared to, I just remembered being busy when I first got into Thailand. It was for New Year's a couple of weeks ago, and this place was completely packed with people. They closed down all the roads. There was some open air events. Really, Bangkok felt insane. There was probably like, I don't know, like definitely a couple million people on the street, and got stuck in traffic towards midnight. It was actually still quite nice, really nice energy. And yeah, so big walking square, Big C, the go-to Thai supermarket, always kind of like some type of food markets. But for right now, I'm gonna be moving into close by neighborhood, maybe even walk there, close to the Lumphini Park, a place that I also wanted to stay since I've got to Thailand. It's kind of like, let's say, the central park of Bangkok. So guys, checking in right now, a little bit different neighborhood close by. Excited.
Easy, huh?
Thank you. Lemon tea. Vamos.
Vamos.
Sawadika. So let me give you an idea of where we are. Absolutely blown away. So this is the Lumphini district, the Kimpton Hotel, and let's say like that. First of all, the huge Lumphini Park with lots of like very nice space. We'll maybe show you later, but super nice kind of like mix of nature, city, skyline. This is where we just came from down there basically. So very central. In this room, so we're being hosted by the Kimpton Hotel, and I have to tell you, this is a whole freaking so here we're having a tuk-tuk. Oop, I think it's fully edible. We'll find that out shortly. And this is kind of like, let's say, living area, super nice with the balcony, got the TV there. But this place, so here, the very cool thing is we're having a more than panoramic view. So basically almost like a 360 basically you're getting here. So the bedroom, super nice and cozy bed, nice seating area, TV in the corner, and in this window, we're seeing the huge Lumphini Park, which is all of the greenery over there, surrounded by buildings. Maybe we'll later walk over there, but wow, super tastefully designed. I like the fact that right in front of us is kind of like greenery, and just generally the road driving in here was very calm and peaceful. So a side of Bangkok I've never seen before. They're supposed to have a rooftop, which I can only imagine 40th floor what the views are going to be. And so first things first, big and nice coffee machine, I have to say. Professional barista here. Shall we eat the tuk-tuk?
Sure. Is it eatable? Mmm.
And the other thing, traditional Thai candies. Super nice. Bean inside, jelly on the outside. And so here we are, top floor, 40th level, pretty much seeing all of Bangkok from here. Very playful bar. Later gonna come back, have a drink or two here. But yeah, overall, it's kind of like this area is completely open, which is nice. A little glass thing, and yeah, literally, this is the center, SIAM in the back here. And from here, we're seeing Lumphini Park, right down there. First stop, let's get a quick workout in. And I can already tell this is one of the best hotel gyms we have apart. Hello. How are you? We're good. We're all in. This is the gym, and solid, very solid. I haven't seen a weight section yet, but life fitness equipment. Even 10 minutes walk from the Kimpton, one of my favorite places in Bangkok. I've only discovered it maybe on my, I don't know, one of the last visits. You see the big greenery parks in the city, but you don't think too much of it. But actually I have to say, even though the city is super busy all the time, here, every time I'm here is fairly peaceful, especially in the morning. Such a nice place. It's a pretty large park. Let's say walk through it maybe 20-30 minutes takes one way. And they have a lot, hundreds, if not even thousands of gigantic water monitor lizards. Some people say they bite. Didn't happen to me yet. Try to cuddle them every time I'm here. Where are they? Want to cuddle some lizards?
Huh?
Want to cuddle some lizards?
Sure. Come here, lizards. Here, come here. They have blue tongue.
Okay. Woke up in the middle of the night and noticed my girl is by myself. Well, in case you are in need of a little outdoor gym, it's funny, in Kiev they have something like that. It's called kachalka. So basically just old school, but at the same time fairly functional. They got a nice biceps bar, can do some rows there. Don't know exactly how this is gonna go down. Decline bench press looks a bit freaky, but what a vibe. But actually the park is extremely well maintained. Nice coconuts or palm trees. Now that it's all peaceful, I'm remembering I entered Thailand on New Year's, been in Bangkok for a couple of days, and it was crazy busy. I think I have a couple of shots on my phone. It was hard to go through the streets. All the roads have been locked up, so Bangkok can get super busy as well, but Lumphini is really a little escape. And there are the lizards in the water. Excuse me? What is your opinion on the monitor lizard? Okay guys, so this must be one of the most unique and biggest breakfasts ever. So you have some toast, some veggies, some roasted ham, which looks like salmon. Wow, all nice and pink. So it goes all the way until the back. Seriously, dishes that on the one side, first of all, I have never seen. On the other hand, just different variations of everything. So outside of the hotel right now, we're actually inside in some way. So what I just realized is that there are a couple hotels here next to it, Kempinski They're all connected, have their own like pretty nice greenery space. Generally, we're kind of like in the park district, very close to Lumphini, as I mentioned. Yeah, super nice. And another thing that I just realized, I checked out the Instagram page of the hotel, and they very much strongly advertise that furry friends are welcome, and it feels like half of the guests have their dogs with them. Pretty funky dogs. Yeah. Come in. Giant butter croissant, $7.
Coconut, pineapple, or you can go with a red or white wine or soft drinks, and go for the non-alcoholic option. We've got 2 slushies there. The green one is guava and lime, the other one's like watermelon and pineapple. Slushie?
Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you very much. In the evenings, 5 to 6 p.m., social hour, and it gets real social. It's quite busy out here. Super, let's say, funky vibe. Overall, the hotel is much more social than I expected. Lots of people here with their pets, with their dogs. But the nice thing is 5 to 6, we get free drinks. So got a little wine, a little juice, and a slushie. So in Bangkok, I would say very famous for rooftop bars. This one, the Tiki Bar on the 40th floor of the Kimpton. I have to say, the style is quite funky, a little bit Hawaii, a little bit some yellow, some pink, some monkey statues. But overall, the view is probably one of the best in Bangkok. Like from the few bars that I've been to, because you just see SIAM, the biggest district. The food, already tried it. It's absolutely amazing. The beef, like let's say like that. The portions are amazing. The portions are very large. The food is good. And surprisingly, the prices compared to the hotel are actually fairly affordable. Like main courses go for around $10. And yeah, this will be the sunset spot for today. And the other building that you maybe have seen, super impressive. So Kempinski is a lot taller, so you get a really nice, the Kimpton is a lot taller, the one we're staying at, so you get a super nice view. But this, right next door, Kempinski, they got this freaky bean pool, and the 2 hotels are together. So if you're around here, you can just kind of like walk through the gardens a little bit. Super nice. Just generally, you feel how much greenery there is in Bangkok. I was actually meeting last night with a friend, and that's kind of what he said. Between, like, let's say different places for remote living, a big thing that I obviously talk on the channel about. Let's say you go, a lot of people go between Dubai and Bali, and those are kind of like the 2 extremes. Bali, super natural, no tall buildings, nothing at all. Like the biggest developments, maybe 1 mall on the island, a couple of them, let's say. And then you go to Dubai, just skyscrapers, nothing really else. And Bangkok's kind of like a mix of the 2, in a sense. Some goodies from Kimpton Maa Lai. What is it?
Let's see.
Locally and globally inspired. Locally loved.
I hope it's something sweet.
What is it? What is it? It's cards. Wow. Let's play some durak.
Yeah.
A couple of neighborhoods I wanted to visit. A few I haven't been that much to before. And to me, it's kind of like really one of those interesting things about Bangkok. So many different neighborhoods. And as of right now, you maybe can tell, we are in the entrance pretty much into Chinatown right now. So gonna walk a little bit, just got into 7-Eleven and bought one of these. And you might think, hey, this is a Red Bull. It is, but actually it is the Kretin Dang, something like that, drink. And maybe you know, maybe you don't. Red Bull actually came from Thailand. Basically some guy, I don't know where he was from, but he came to Thailand, saw these drinks. They were kind of like medical drinks, tasted a little bit different, a little bit funky. And he wanted to make a drink out of it. At first it was very not popular. Obviously you can imagine the taste was a bit different. It was very new for, let's say, Western market. Different branding, different name, Red Bull. Boom. This is how this thing came to life, which is quite interesting. That comes from Thailand, from the intelligence that I've gathered. And yeah, I've tried it before. It's like the local one, a little bit more more sugary, a little bit more intense, but it's like a heavy Red Bull. And so inside of the Chinatown walking street, so this area is very busy. First time I've been here, I've only discovered it maybe like after like 5, 7, 8 visits in Bangkok. Only been here once or twice, and it's very, very atmospheric, let's say it like that, in the sense of they really put on a lot of decorations, many shops. So in some ways feels a little bit commercial, especially in the evenings. It gets super busy. Commercial in the sense that there's a lot of stuff going on, also catered to tourists, but at the same time it is a real Chinatown. So a lot of people living here, going about the day-to-day business, which I really personally like this neighborhood. On the weekends it gets absolutely insane, almost like a public event. So during the week, during the day, just kind of like how it looks. In the evening, always a bit busy. So recommend it any day outside of Saturday, unless you enjoy the biggest crowds. And yeah, this is Chinatown. Let's get something to eat real quick. As you see, there is plenty of options. And so, little stop over here, very local shop. Gonna have some pork, rice. I have to tell you, one of my favorite dishes in Thailand. They stew it, it seems like for hours, if not even for days. Goes for a little bit slightly more expensive this neighborhood. 80 baht, like $3. $2. Yeah. Let's have some. Inside of a shop here. There we go. And so, came out to the water to, yeah, go a little bit somewhere else, and you're seeing giant freaking fish all over Bangkok. Just like that. Crazy, huh? Our boat. The boat is coming in, costs 30 baht, like less than $1, and the view should be quite something. Here we are. Took the public boat a couple of times, but this one is actually quite more fancier. The best thing is you see so much of Bangkok just from the boat. I honestly just do it for the boat right here. I don't even really want to go to the temples right now. It's a bit hot. Thoughts?
MRT Blue Line. Alight here for
So getting out of the boat, there's some type of underground station here. Bit of Thai's history, 1896. This is basically how the palace looked here over 100 years ago. It's crazy. The Thai royal family is one of the richest in the world, and you see it in this district. And so, hopped out of the boat. What an epic ride. Drove by the Thai palace. So this is actually the royal palace of Bangkok. It's right behind me. Just wanted to kind of get a bit of a feeling for the area, for the city. I think we covered quite a lot today. We actually ended up, I think, filming over multiple days. And yeah, this is Bangkok right now. Obviously a great place for me personally to spend the winter at. Today is extremely hot, so I'm cutting the day short a little bit. I think this will be a video series of maybe 3-4 videos from Thailand. Gonna go to the islands as well. Definitely in the city, as you have seen today. There's a couple of places I want to show you around, and if you are new here by any chance, here I talk about building a life of freedom around the world. This is what Got a World to See stands for. And yeah, if you want to see where I am right now, what I'm up to, it's gonna be 3-4 weeks in Thailand in total. After that, the next country, you can see on Instagram where I am right now. And yeah, see you in the next one.